First day of official out of quarantine. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's good, mate. To be honest, it's we've been pretty lucky with the setup we've had here and being able to train and use the pool and be around, the rest of the team. So there hasn't been too much to complain about, but it is great to be able to get out of the resort and go get some fresh air and take the mask off a little bit and open up the lungs.
And how's it been, being up there but recovering from the injury? How's that been in terms of, getting access to medical, etc.?
Yeah, I was sort of lucky the timing of when we came up. I'd been cleared by all the surgeons and I'd had all the scans and everything that I'd needed to have, and it was just about me coming up here and allowing the fractures and the plates to heal for another couple of weeks. And I got some really good training done while I've been here, and probably more than I would have back home. So it's like I've come off a mini pre-season, and for me, the timing of us coming up here has been really good for my recovery and getting me back to playing.
And how have you found it with the group? Do you feel as though, being forced together, has it brought the group closer together?
Yeah, I think there's obviously, as much as you try and have a team where everyone gets along equally, I think there's always going to be different groups of blokes that, gravitate to people and have closer relationships with certain people in the team. But I think the best part about us all being together is I've learnt a bit about a few of the boys that I mightn't have known, as deeply or as well. And it's been a really good chance to, like you said, it's sort of been forced upon us, but it's been a really good chance to get to know those fellas at a deeper level, particularly the younger blokes that have sort of just come into the squad in the last year or so. And we've had a few blokes that have been elevated into our top 30 this year, like Watson Halida and Kiku Manu. And it's been great to be able to get to know those boys a bit better.
And I know you're, very much a leader in that group. How have you found the news that we have Phil Gould and Tavita Pangai and Paul Vaughan all announced fairly recently, all adding to the group for next year? Yeah,
mate, I think if you look over the last 12 months, it's been a really good progression of where the club's going and the direction that the club's going in. And, signing Phil Gould is it's huge. I think, for me, it's almost, you get a little bit starstruck. I've grown up watching footy every weekend for as many games as I could, since I was 6 or 7 years old. And, the number one face and voice that you hear when you associate with the NRL and rugby league's Phil Gould. So to have him working closely with us and with our coaches and helping us in the footy department is it's huge news and something I'm really excited about. And then those two signings that you just mentioned, Tavita and Paul Vaughan, they'll definitely add, a lot of class and impact to our squad. And it's just another, I suppose, a couple of names that Trent can add to the list of great signings that he's made so far. And, our squad's, it's really starting to look strong for the future.
Now, I know you're a proud man, and there's a lot to play for the rest of the season. Despite the position of the table, there's some games there where the club are looking to get some victories and come home strong. So that feeling amongst the group leading into the last few rounds, just describe that for us.
Yeah, I think along with what I was talking about before, about us being able to become closer and get to know each other on a bit deeper of a level and, come tighter as a group. With that comes, I suppose, the want to perform for each other and the want to not let each other down. And, we're playing for a lot of things. We're playing for pride in the jersey and pride in our club. We're playing for our position on the ladder. We obviously want to improve that before the end of the season. A lot of boys are playing for contracts and we've got boys that are here that are playing. We're playing for momentum and we're playing for, like I said, the pride in the jersey and, for good signs moving forward. So, I've had a bit of a break now and I'm coming in. I'm feeling really refreshed and really excited and just really determined to come back and put some good performances in. And I think we've got 6 games left and I think we can really really compete in all 6 of those games. And, you know, it'd be disappointing if we didn't win more than we lost in this run home.